A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. As long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Indeed, he who sows the seed of murder and pain cannot reap joy and love. Be silent, or let thy words be worth more than silence. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What wrong did I do? What good did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot command himself. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only 2 remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. Above all things, respect yourself. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Learn silence with the quiet serenity of a meditative mind. Listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Do not talk a little on many subjects, but much on a few. It is better to be silent than to dispute with the ignorant. If you're asked what is the silence, respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. There is nothing so easy but that it becomes difficult when you do it reluctantly. If man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. A man is never as big as when he's on his knees to help a child. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Most men and women, by birth or nature, lack the means to advance in wealth or power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Know thyself, and thou wilt know the universe. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. The soul of man is divided into 3 parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. Numbers have a way of taking a man by the hand and leading him down the path of reason. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good or evil. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Above the cloud, with its shadow, is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence thyself. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. Souls never die, but always on quitting one abode pass to another. All things change, nothing perishes. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. Lack of friends is a sign that a man has many hobbies, as well as time. If there be light, then there is darkness. If cold, heat. If height, depth. If solid, fluid. If hard, soft. If rough, smooth. If calm, tempest. If prosperity, adversity. If life, death.